When a head coach makes a decision like that, it doesn't matter what the sport, he doesn't feel like he owes an explanation to anybody. I think Stars fans have arbitrarily made up this idea that if you bench a goalie, you owe him some conversation. And if you don't go to him, then you're broken as a coach. No, you are hell not. What you do as a coach is you provide consequences for poor performance and then watch how the player reacts to it. Maybe sometimes a head coach wants to go be buddy-buddy with the guy after the game, but it is a perfectly reasonable approach to say, I'm not going to say anything to the guy. I want to see how he reacts. I knew our asses were kicked when we were down 3-1, 2-0. I want to make him better for next year. I want to get this guy locked into fierce dog mode so he can be the player that he wants. And me coming around right now, putting my arm around him is going to stop that. So what I want him to do is stew with that and decide when he is a man enough to come ask me a question. Then maybe we can start making some progress on Otter being consistently a dog instead of every other playoff series. I thought it was expert by Deboer. I think if the players wanted an apology, he was like, nah, not backing down, guys. I got the answers. And that's the kind of strong sports leadership that, I think more and more is being pushed out of our games.
Wow. That was impressive. I just want to say, as someone who doesn't fully agree with what you said, that was maybe the best moment of the entire week. I mean, look at you going out a bang here. 4:34. We got one segment to go, and you're on freaking throwing heat right now. That was awesome.
I'm ticked.
I get it. We do need toughness. That was a sissy ninny performance.
And everybody that has kids in sports can relate to this. Every time something doesn't go right, we're going to the coach, and instead of talking about how we got to this disaster, we're like, how dare you do that? Are you freaking kidding me? He benched a player, and that's the problem? That's why the guy has to go? You're kidding me. We were underperforming. He benched a player and said, that's freaking right, I benched you. And that's why he's got to go. If you guys support that, that's fine. But you support the wussification of American sports. That's what we're looking at.
10 out of 10. Okay.